Auto insurance can all seem the same until it comes time to use it. So don't get stuck paying more for less coverage. Switch to USAA Auto Insurance and you could start saving money in no time. Get a quote today. Restrictions apply.
At Patron, we craft our tequila using high-quality natural ingredients without additives. No sweeteners, no extracts, no secrets. In fact, Patron's secret ingredient is that we have no secret ingredients. Just 100% additive-free tequila, made with 100% Weber Blue Agave, water, and thyme. Patron, 100% additive-free tequila. Visit patrontequila.com to learn more. The perfect way to enjoy Patron is responsibly. Copyright 2025, imported by Patron Spirits Company, Coral Gables, Florida. Tequila 40% ABV.
Hello, welcome to Unequal Sequel
Extra.
End of month roundup special. Here we go.
End of March, baby.
This, yeah, I know we say this a lot. Is
I think it just comes from getting old, man.
Do you remember when summers at school, summers used to, like those 6 weeks used to feel like forever?
Yeah.
And now 6 weeks is just like, bye-bye.
Yeah, gone. Bye.
Bye, we don't need you anymore. It's going to be April soon. We're going to be doing April Fool's Day and all that bollocks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's next week.
But sunshine's coming, good times. I'm happier because I'm fed up of being cold. Anyway, hello.
And you know what else? Season 8's here.
We started today, recording. The day we're recording, we released it. Nick DeSemlin, great episode. If you haven't listened to it yet, what are you doing?
Go and listen to it now.
It's really good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Unequal Sequel, the podcast that talks about sequels. Soon to be the number one podcast in the land.
The number one podcast. There's just the number one podcast, not the number one sequel podcast.
No. Oh, yes.
Like we talked about. You're just going for the whole podcast.
I sent a picture of I've been in Canada for 2 weeks this month, everyone. And there's a real estate he's got a billboard saying the self-proclaimed number one real estate in that area. And I sent a picture to Rich on, I think we should carry this energy.
Yeah.
Forward.
We're going to just say that we're the number one sequel podcast.
The self-proclaimed number one.
Self-proclaimed.
Number one podcast in the world. Too much?
Too much.
Okay.
Too much.
Anyway, hope everyone's good. We are good. Rich, are you good?
I'm getting over a cold again.
He's sick again, ladies and gentlemen.
I have a weakened immune system. It's not my fault.
Where did you get the cold from? From the kid?
From George.
Yeah. I thought
he had Thursday and Friday off school because he was poorly. And guess who got it?
That guy.
Yeah.
Fun time, Daddy-O.
Oh,
that's you.
No.
March is just completed. Rich, can you remind the people what we did in March? It's been a bit stop-start, hasn't it?
I'm not going to be able to remember because we recorded it in like February.
I know.
What did we do in March?
Come on, big man. What did we do?
I've got a feeling we did. Oh God, I can't remember. Oh, we did Miss Congeniality 2.
That was one of the bad
Armed
ones.
and Fabulous.
Yes, the 20th year anniversary edition.
We did the Rambo release, didn't we? First Blood.
First Blood. But another slice one.
What was the film we did? It was.
I believe in you. Come on.
Why is my brain not working? I'm not very well.
It was a Marvel film.
Oh, yeah, I've got it. Yeah, Captain America, Big Brave Boys, or whatever it was called.
We did. We've also did Diary of the Dead on another slice, and
we have done, yeah.
Rock and Roller.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, we just recorded it. And we've started season 8. So
yeah, it's been a month.
It's been busy.
Considering that you've been in a different country for most of it, it's been a month. And also, I started my new job.
Yes.
So
me and Rich, we had 3 weeks off podcasting.
Crazy month. Yeah.
Basically, the whole of this month, pretty much, we did nothing.
Well, not nothing.
Podcasting.
Like, we both had big things going on.
Oh yes.
We didn't do a lot of podcasting.
Yeah, I went over to the other side of the world. Ate some delicious food. saw some family. It was all very nice. Thank you for everybody that got in contact with us through all the social media bits we have.
Not the bad one. We're not on there.
No, not that one. But someone has commented on our, we did a shout out last month of like get in contact on YouTube and Spotify.
Oh, yeah.
Guess what? People have.
Oh, you're amazing, you lot.
You lot. So on YouTube for the last roundup, the February roundup, someone's put Ash 1985.
Hello, Ash.
Hello, Ash from YouTube. Love the show. Now that I know that you look at the YouTube comments, I thought I'll say something. Here we go. I'd love if you found the time to do a sequel review of Star Trek Section 31, a contender of worst sequel of 2025.
Okay.
And a moving ranking of the Star Trek movies.
Oh, have we done a ranking of the Star Trek movies? We haven't,
We've discussed it, and we've either discussed, do we do original cast, those films, and then new generation films, or will we rank all of them? I promise you, Ash 1985 from YouTube, we will one day do Star Trek rankings, because it's too good not to have done it at some point.
Yes.
The sequel of...
So is Section 31 out already?
Yes.
Have we missed the sequel?
It's come out on Paramount Plus, which we both have.
We do, yeah. Was it out in January, dude? We missed the sequel!
It's not really a sequel.
Okay.
It's another Star Trek film. It's sequel to a character. Did you ever watch Star Trek Discovery?
I actually did watch a bit of Star Trek Discovery.
We might do this, Ash. Okay. This might happen then.
I think I watched the first season or two of Star Trek Discovery.
Do you remember Michelle Yeoh's character?
Yes, I do.
It's a film about her.
Oh, okay. I thought she's the least good thing in that, but hey.
Okay.
Anyway.
Apparently the film is awful.
Okay, good. Let's watch it.
If we do that, it might have to go on to another slice, though, Ash 1985 from YouTube. So we'll have a discussion and get back to that. Another person has gotten commented on Spotify on the Captain America A Brave New World comment. Thank you. Jamwar, Jamwar, W-A-H.
Nice.
And
I like it.
We were asking the question why they drove to the place and didn't fly.
Oh, yeah.
The reason they drove to the prison instead of flying is so they could film the shiny SUV from multiple angles and collect the product placement money. 100%.
Fair play.
That's exactly what happened.
That is exactly what happened.
Another comment on Captain America is, hi, Dave and Rich. This is from Alex. Thank you, Alex, again. Hi, Rich and Dave. At the time, the MCU, between Infinity War and Endgame, the MCU had great plans and was sticking to them almost despite the chatter online about movies. Since Endgame, MCU has seemed to be constantly changing their minds, even while shooting the movies. Exception, I believe, is to be the What If series. MCU have introduced characters, Shang-Chi, Monica Rambeau, and have since had no intention of bringing them back and littering us with Easter eggs, Blade, that we're not going to see. Is this leaving the box office door wide open for the DCU to take a lot of money? I'm guessing depends on Superman. Alex.
Yes, probably. Yes, agree with everything you just said about Marvel. And is it leaving the door wide open for DCU? Possibly. But we've known that DC can shit the bed as well. So who knows? Who knows at this point?
I also think there's going to be a difference between Superman box office money and other DCU characters.
I'm quite looking forward to Superman.
Superman is a different beast.
Gotta be honest.
I'm afraid.
But then you say that, but then the Marvel characters that we, in the Avengers weren't big. They weren't big money draws for Marvel. That's why they're in the Avengers.
I get that, but it took until the Avengers until the real big money started to come in. So those early films were only making 300 plus million at that point.
What, like Iron Man and stuff?
Yeah, they weren't.
Like,
they weren't.
Captain America.
Yeah, they weren't.
Okay.
What Marvel came to be known, which was like if a Marvel doesn't hit 800, 900.
Do you not think that's fine for DC to do that too, though? I don't know. I'm not like
Superman.
Depends on the studio,
it has
I guess,
to do.
right?
Oh, it doesn't have to do well. I believe it's going to do well. Like I said, I think Superman is a different beast to what is going to come after it. I think a lot more people would want to watch a Superman movie than whatever they've got planned afterwards. I'm not saying those films are not going to do badly, because I think James Gunn's in control and the man can produce good content.
Can I I'm going to be controversial, right?
Go on.
I think DC actually has more big hitters in terms of characters than Marvel.
Yes, probably.
There, I've said it. Marvel has better team-ups. DC has better big hitters.
Yeah. Batman, good.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some more good.
Superman.
I'm looking forward to the Green Lantern TV series. I think that's going to be good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff coming from the DCU. I am amazed that we still haven't had a Shang-Chi 2.
Yeah.
Because I like that film. I think it's fun. And we haven't had a few more payoffs from like the Blade. The Blade film is now a joke upon itself at this point. And
it's very done, isn't it?
And after Captain America, future's looking iffy. But it has been for a while. And especially box office.
Oh, it's been...
Box office is mad.
Marvel's been meh for a long time. Since Endgame, probably, really.
Oh, yeah.
There's
absolutely.
been a few high points, but it's mostly been meh.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah.
you. Alex, perfectly, the answer is that we don't know until the films come out, sadly. It won't just be an answer to, is the door left open for DCU? Is the door left open for comic book movies? To be honest, do people want to
True.
go and see that? And I think something we talk about quite often is what's happening to cinemas and the box office, and people I think are more selective on the films they go and see because of the money situation that everyone has and how much it costs to go to the cinema. So the choice of going to spend your money on a film that you might be coming around the corner on a VOD pretty soon is more beneficial
that's
to
the
people.
thing, isn't it? Is why you're going to spend 15 quid each. And that's generous.
That's
There's a lot more than that. Yeah, 15 quid each for your family of 4. So that's like, 60 quid minimum when you can wait for it to hit, rent at home even and pay like 12 quid for it.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I can see why people are doing that.
What brings you to the cinema now? Is it Superman? Is Superman going to be...
Me? No. But I mean, I will. I will go and watch Superman at the cinema. But, if I didn't have my cinema subscription and I wasn't doing this podcast, would it? Don't know, maybe.
That's an interesting one, but we are looking forward to seeing these films, so it's good. Noah was also sent an email.
Oh, hi, Noah.
Hi, Noah. He is also, because we were asking of things we could do, and films was suggestions of rankings they would like.
Didn't we? And then we found Miss Congeniality 2.
But these are good, because we will make a list of these things, and it's amazing that we haven't done this one, and I had to go back and kind of check. You should all rank the Star Wars films.
We've done that, haven't we?
I don't think we have, Reg.
Haven't we?
No.
We've not done a Star Wars ranking.
No.
Whoa. Okay. Right. We need to do that then. Star Trek and Star Wars both
That's what
need a ranking.
the people want.
We
will. I'm sure we're going to have points where there's going to be no sequels and stuff, so we will do that. I do really want to.
I like a ranking episode. I'm a fan.
I like watching all the Star Wars Trek films again. Again, we have to make a decision if we're going to split that, or even into 3, into Shatner, Picard, and then the new ones.
I don't know. I think we should just watch them all.
Oh fuck it!
Do a big juicy ranking.
Okay, well, I'll get them watched. I believe that's all that everyone said. Probably someone said stuff on
I'm sure people
Instagram,
have done stuff more.
It's hard to keep track. But thank you if you've sent something
We've got
in.
our, don't forget, our friend Regan, she's our friend now, I would say, who messaged us on Instagram. She sent us a thing about some guys who've gone out to New Zealand and are walking from the Shire to Mount Doom barefoot. That's mad. I want to do it, but not barefoot.
It's one of these videos of when people film themselves every day of like day 1 of walking from Hobbiton to...
Oh, it's a really good video. Right at the end, one of them stops and goes, "One more step and it's the furthest I've ever been away from home."
I've actually kind of kept up to date with that lot, and they're about 2 days. They're about 2 days away from getting to Mount Doom.
Oh, mate, I need to go watch it now.
They've just lost some drone in the water and their kayak capsized and stuff. So,
oh no,
bless them. Also, Alex, Alex.
Still barefoot though.
Yep.
Oh my god,
Alex on the Last Action Hero which was last month. Good episode. I enjoyed this movie and thought it was good. A pity it was out the same year as other good parody movies in Jurassic Park. Thank you for everyone that sent something in. We really appreciate that. Please keep that coming. We love people getting in contact. Send episode ideas, rankings, movie anniversaries, sequel anniversaries you might know that are coming up and you want us to do. Let us know if there's any secret sequels coming up or prequels.
Yeah. Tell us. We might have missed them. We missed that Star Trek one.
I've heard bad things. But we'll do it on another slice, okay? Okay, so let's move on to sequel news.
Sequel news.
There we go. There are some stuff, but there's the big one I want to start with that came up the other day that you might be quite funny. Okay?
Okay, go for it.
There's a couple of sequel news that you wouldn't have seen coming.
Okay.
And the first one is... In Santa Fe, Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham and the New Mexico Film Office announced that Young Guns 3, Dead or Alive, the highly anticipated next chapter in the iconic Western franchise, will be filmed in New Mexico.
What? Young Guns 3. I hope they're going to call it Old Guns.
Well, if you remember the end of Young Guns 2, it's the old man Billy Kid is telling stories about what happened in the past. So there is stuff to happen.
Wow, okay.
The governor was joined by actor and director Emilio Estevez and made the announcement...
Emilio Estevez, not Estefan.
Oh, yeah, that's the singer, isn't it? Estevez made the announcement during Film and Media Day at the state capitol March 13th.
Wow. Hey, Michael Marden, from off of that episode, you chose it as your best sequel.
Well, it's going to happen. I think someone might have discussed it as their dream sequel at some point. Are you excited for a Young Guns 3? They're going to try and make it like a legacy sequel and then bring in some new characters.
I'm sort of excited to see what they're going to do with it. Like, it sounds like it could be terrible, but hey, it could also be great. Who knows? It
could also be great. Other big news, other sequel news that we didn't really want to happen, and you might have seen this one, but Bob Iger, the big cheese at Disney, announced the other day that Coco 2 is in the works.
Oh, I have seen this one.
What the fuck is that about?
It's a bit pointless, doesn't it, really? Like, Coco's lovely, don't get me wrong. Such a good film. Such a lovely film. Do we need a sequel?
No.
Can you not just make another original, please?
I tell you who we have to blame for this is Inside Out 2, making over 1.5 billion.
Yes, but Inside Out 2 makes sense, right?
Yes.
Their emotions inside a child who is growing. Coco is about dead people. They famously don't grow. There's no change there.
I think it's a weird one, and I think it's dangerous because it might start getting like Ratatouille 2 and like WALL-E 2.
What do you mean, like Ratatouille with the 2 in the middle of it?
It writes itself. I'm worried.
Wait till you get to like WALL-E 3 and it's Wall 3.
Rich, you shouldn't joke about this. This might happen.
It's probably going to happen. It's Disney. They like money.
They do like money. So that's not one I'm really excited about, but it's happening.
Yeah.
It's annoying, isn't it?
It is annoying. But hey, there we are.
A few trailers dropped in a month. Another Happy Gilmore 2 trailer I bet you haven't watched.
Nope.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for that one.
I don't know. I just don't think it's going to work.
Fingers crossed.
But hey, yeah, fingers crossed for you, dude.
If it's bad, I'll cry again. There was also a trailer for Freakier Friday. The Lindsay Lohans, Jamie Lee Curtis, and their daughters. They all swap bodies between each 4 of them.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Can't wait to see that one. There is also a teaser for Spinal Tap 2. The End Continues.
I don't get this. I really don't. I don't think we need a Spinal Tap 2. Okay. But hey, it's a thing.
It's either going to be brilliant or it's going to be shit.
It's going to... Yeah, you're right.
I was listening to another podcast the other day. What We Do Yesterday, whatever it's called, with David O'Doherty and Matt Rushton, and Kerry Golliman is on that. That's how you say her name?
Okay.
She's in it.
Oh, is she?
And she's great.
True. Crossing fingers. Also, other news coming. Sadie Sink will star opposite in Tom Holland in the MCU sequel Spider-Man 4. Do you know who Sadie Sink is? I do, of course. I've seen Stranger Things.
Oh, good.
She is.
What character do you think she's going to play?
In Spider-Man.
Spider-Man 4.
Spider-Man 4. She's going to be Gwen.
A lot of people were saying like another dimension like MJ, but because she's ginger. Basically, that's how far people got.
But they can't be MJ because she's already had, like, Zendaya's MJ, isn't she?
Yes, but another dimension MJ.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, I think Black Cat might be good. Someone like that.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
Gwen Stacy might also work. She hasn't come up yet, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, good.
Got a bit of Spider-Gwen in there.
We're looking forward to a new Spider-Man 4, so hopefully that all happens good.
Hopefully, I'll be able to report live from the set.
Well, not live.
Not live. Well, mate, I could record myself while I'm there.
If you get your phone out on that set, you'll be attacked.
I'm not sure we're allowed to take our phones in. I think you have to have your phone, put your phone in a locker.
Yes. Write this down as pretty mental casting. David Arquette to return as Deputy Dewey Riley in Scream 7.
Oh, okay.
You're probably thinking, he died, right?
I was just going to say, I thought he was dead.
He was.
They killed him, right?
Could be Ghost Dewey at this point.
Yeah.
Because, you've got Ghost Daddy still lingering maybe, but...
True.
Unless he survived that horrific attack in the hospital, and I'm pretty sure they had a funeral.
Unless he survived losing most of his blood and being buried.
Yeah. I don't know what that film's going to be. The next Scream movie. It's
wild.
A bit weird. Oh, also, big news. Apparently the next Saw film's been cancelled. I've had no definite confirmation of that.
Oh, that's
and I thought you'd be devastated by it.
Oh, I'm so upset.
Don't worry, we're still getting another Evil Dead stuff and, other films.
Well, that's okay. At least that's sort of interesting. Like, Scream, Saw just doesn't do it for me at all.
I saw when there was rumours that was being cancelled, I was like, well, Rich is going to be delighted by this.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Other news, Jason Statham will be back in The Beekeeper 2.
Yay! I've not seen the first one. I know you have, though.
It's good fun. It's just mental that he's a beekeeper and he had a job in the FBI as a beekeeper.
Yeah, as a beekeeper.
But it's got some good fighting in it.
I wonder which one came first.
That's what I want to know.
Was he employed by the FBI as the beekeeper and he thought, well, that's good cover?
No, he absolutely was, because his secondary life was looking after a bee on an old woman's farm or something like that. There was also a Shrek 5 teaser trailer, and they announced Zendaya is going to play Shrek's daughter. Voice, I shouldn't say play, voice an anime character.
Yeah. I mean, if, like I say, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish has given me some hope for the Shrek franchise. So
that is true.
I'm hoping. I'm hopeful.
Yeah, I should probably be more positive like you are about this. I really like the first two Shrek films and the other two are rubbish. And do I really want to see another Shrek film? Not really.
No, but if it does a Puss in Boots, then yes. Yes, I do.
But will it? What are they going to... No,
probably not. But anyway, let's just move on.
The last bit of news. I don't know if it's sequel news, but apparently a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre revival is in the works. Apparently the rights are up for sale somewhere.
No, stop it. No.
And also, apparently, they're also considering a reboot of the Jason Bourne films.
Why? They still exist. We watched one the other day.
We did.
Reboots.
Unequal reboots. It writes itself at this point.
Oh, you'd get uncomfortable feet if you had unequal reboots, wouldn't you?
You would do. But I think that's all the news. A lot of little bits of news and stuff, but anything there excite you there at all?
Not massively.
Like The Beekeeper 2 was probably my highlight of all of that.
That is saying something.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm afraid. That's bad.
Let's go on to...
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
I can say to my new Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, hey, find a keto-friendly restaurant nearby and text it to Beth and Steve. And it does without me lifting a finger, so I can get in more squats anywhere I can. 1, 2, 3.
Will that be cash or credit?
Credit. 4.
Galaxy S25 Ultra, the AI companion that does the heavy lifting so you can do you. Get yours at Samsung.com. Compatible with select apps. Requires Google Gemini account. Results may vary based on input. Check responses for accuracy.
Uh-oh. The last cookie.
You can get a new box of cookies in as fast as an hour with Walmart Express Delivery.
Are you my guilty self-conscience?
No, I'm the voice offering you promo code EXPRESS for free delivery on your first order.
Hey, who ate my cookies?
You mean, these cookies?
Order now. Welcome to your Walmart. Promotion valid for first express delivery order. $50 minimum subject to availability. Restrictions apply.
Sequels that we've seen. Sequels that we've seen. Na 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 na. Sequels that we've seen. Okay.
I have watched possibly 2.
I have definitely watched
one, maybe 2.
Fucking hell. This is like buses. Okay.
My question for you is, did you watch Venom 3 on the plane?
Okay. I know everyone's looking forward to this. And the answer is, of course I fucking did. Because I've watched the other 2 Venom films on a plane, and I had to watch the last Venom film on a plane. And do you know what, Rich? It holds up that it's still a good plane movie.
Did you, again, see the message from Regan, where she said that she was on a plane, someone started watching Venom 3, got 20 minutes in, and turned it off?
I think that's really harsh. It's fun. It's a fun, crappy movie.
Is it?
And it passed an hour and 45 minutes after I picked. It was the 4th film I watched on the way there. So it was the one I wasn't really caring about and the one I wasn't really concentrating on. But I watched it and I was thinking, you know what? This is okay. This is okay. This is the time to watch it on a plane. 6.5 hours into a flight on a little screen.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Sure.
It was fun. I know what movie it's going to be. Tom Hardy is having a whale of a time.
All right then.
But I thought it was all right. It was all right. Anyway, what did you watch? What sequels?
I watched Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
With the boy?
Because my son really wanted to watch it and it's out on streaming now, so we watched it together and he really enjoyed it.
Yes.
He loved Knuckles.
Yes.
Not Knuckles, he loves Shadow, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he had a really good time. He was very excited about Amy popping up at the end.
Oh, so it's Sonic 4, yeah.
Excited about 4, yeah. So, yeah, he really enjoyed it. And, yeah, it got very Sonic-y. You know, yeah, got all his Sonic toys out and played with all his Sonic toys and stuff. So
did he say which one's his best? 1, 2, or 3? Did you get that out of him?
No, he didn't. No, okay. We haven't pushed him on that.
And did you enjoy it?
It's fine. It's fine.
It is fine. It's fine.
It's fine. I think I enjoyed it more with him than when I watched it on my own.
I think you would do. That would make sense.
Because he enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah.
Yeah.
So, definitely. And I also watched another sequel with him. Well, I don't know. Is it a sequel? I'm not sure. But I watched Plankton the movie, which is the SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yes, on Netflix.
Plankton movie. Yep.
Okay, we can put that in this category.
I'm saying it's a sequel-ish because it's, you know, it is a sequel to SpongeBob.
Don't say it too loudly. People will ask to review it. So
George loves SpongeBob. He's a big SpongeBob guy. And yeah, I would say this felt like it was fine. It's not amazing.
Which one's Plankton?
Plankton's the little green one who runs the chum bucket. Yeah, the bad guy.
Okay.
It's a bit of a flip where it's about the bad guy. You know how movies like to do that these days. And it felt like 4 or 5 episodes like stuck together rather than a holistic movie necessarily.
How long was it?
But like an hour and a half-ish, I'd say. Like it's like a proper movie. But yeah, it's fine. It's, again, George enjoyed it, which probably made it slightly better for me. I think I may have nodded off in the middle.
I'd say, have you seen some other? How many SpongeBob films are there?
I've seen all of them.
How many are there?
I've seen all. Oh, fucking loads. Absolutely loads of them. I don't know.
There's one with David Hasselhoff in it at one point, right?
Yeah, there is. Yeah. There's one with Oh, God, there's so many.
How old is SpongeBob now? It must be like 20 years going on.
It must be.
Ageless.
I think there's at least 6 SpongeBob movies, I think, at least.
And this one was straight to Netflix, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think quite a few of them have been straight to Netflix.
Okay. Well, good recommendation then for the kids, right?
Yeah. George liked them both.
Any signs of stopping, or are they going to put another one out?
Or SpongeBob movies? Oh, no, I'm sure there'll be loads more.
Okay.
I'm sure there'll be loads more.
Have they had one about the squid yet? Is there a squid? There's a crab?
Squidward. Yeah, there's Squidward. There's Mr. Krabs. Yeah.
Who's his best friend?
I know the best SpongeBob movie. The best one is the one where Matt Berry plays a dolphin.
That sounds good already.
And he's a mystic
sounds
dolphin.
Like a fever dream.
It is like a fever dream. It's SpongeBob.
Okay.
He's a mystic dolphin who stops all the planets crashing together, but he has to stay and look at them to stop it. And he really needs a wee. So he says to SpongeBob, "Can you stay and look at the planets while I go for a wee?" And then when he comes back, like SpongeBob obviously hasn't done it, and he just goes in his Matt Berry voice, "What's happened to Saturn and Jupiter?"
I love his voice so much.
I can't do an impression of Matt Berry.
No, some people can do a really good one. Okay, well, that's a good recommendation. Any other sequels?
No other sequels.
Let's move on to, because I've got quite a lot to talk about here, to the next one.
Movie Club.
Okay. Do you want to start or shall I?
I've seen 2 movies.
Okay, you
both
start.
Both pretty new. So I watched Nickel Boys, Oscar winner. Winning movie.
All shot like Peep Show, right?
Yeah, so POV shot, which it sort of put me off a little bit at the start, but my God, it's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, I've heard really good things.
It's really good. I did see the twist coming. There's a twist, and I did spot the twist.
Oh, okay.
About halfway through the movie, I spotted the twist.
Can you give a quick 10-second synopsis? Because we don't do synopsis enough on these films.
No, it's true. It's it's not a true story, but it's based on true events.
Based on a true school, right?
Yes, it's basically it's 2 boys who get sent to a reform school. It was just like basically prison for kids, like a work school, and they suffer some horrific abuse that goes on there, pretty much. And it's based on a real school. And it's based on sort of their experiences. And yeah, there were a number, the real school, I think they found like 40 or 50 dead bodies, like buried in a shallow grave kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's horrific. But yeah, really, really incredibly powerful film. Not one to watch if you're in a fragile state. But amazingly well made.
I've heard really good things. I've heard people are a little bit more surprised that they didn't get more like award nods along the way.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised actually, because it's very. I haven't watched everything that won, so
no,
I've not watched Denora yet or anything, so I don't know. But yeah, it's very, very good, and it's made in a very creative way.
And it's on Amazon Prime Video now, isn't it? Is that where you watched it? Yes, in the UK.
Yeah. It's free to watch on Amazon Prime.
If you have Amazon Prime.
Like if you have this, for the streaming service. Yeah,
right.
It's definitely worth a watch.
Okay, it's a good recommendation.
So that was a very good, that's like a strong, 5-star movie. 5 out of 5 rather, or 7 out of 7 for us.
Oh, wow, okay.
And then I also watched The Electric State.
You watched it, did you?
Which is
This
bad.
is very unlike you.
I know, right? But, so Saturday night, I absolutely full of cold. Every time I lay down, everything gets blocked up and I can't breathe. Got to 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I thought, sod it, I'm not going to try and sleep anymore. I'm going to get up, and the Grand Prix was on at 6. So I thought, I'm just going to put a movie on for a couple of hours, watch a movie, and it came up on Netflix, and I thought, do you know what? This is time that I wouldn't have had anyway. Let's see how bad this thing actually is.
Okay. It's budget of 320 million.
Oh, yeah. Massive budget. It did make it.
Chris Pratt, Millie Bobby Brown. Storyline, please.
Oh, God. Can I even explain the fucking storyline of this thing? Essentially, there's been a war between robots and humans.
Yes.
And when I say robots and humans, I don't mean Terminator robots. I mean cute little robots that have been mascots for companies and, that sort of thing. And the humans have won. that war, and they did so by being able to meld people's minds into like automatons, like not sentient robots, but their own kind of controlled human minds in these robot bodies. At the same time, there's Millie Bobby Brown, whose character is involved in a car accident where all of her family pass away, including her little brother, who is like a genius savant. And this movie, basically, a robot turns up who appears to be Millie Bobby Brown's brother, trapped inside of a robot.
Yeah. Now, it is loosely based
him.
on a comic book, but apparently the Russo brothers ignored a lot what happened in the comic book.
Took a lot of liberties with it,
yes.
Yeah, it's...
Can you see where the money... I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, I can see where the money's been spent.
Okay, good.
Because it's quite visually good looking, I would say.
Right.
They've obviously spent a lot of money on the CGI. But how they took that amount of money and made something so fucking boring from a plot that sounds like it could be interesting.
The way you described it then sounds better than...
Like, the interaction... Like humans are essentially the baddies. Like, the robots are slaves, and there is a slave uprising, which is quashed by bad guy humans. Like, that should be interesting, but it's fucking not. Like, Chris Pratt's in there doing Chris Pratt things. Has more chemistry with a robot than he's ever had with any female lead that he's ever been in a movie with. Yeah.
I think it's incredible. I haven't watched it yet, but someone wrote the other day that the creator was made but for like 80 million.
Yeah, true.
320.
There's a lot more in it than the creator.
Okay,
though.
cool.
The creator's quite sparsely done because of that tight budget, whereas this, like, there's interesting looking robot stuff everywhere.
If it didn't have that budget, would you have enjoyed it more if you knew that wasn't... Because imagine how many films you can make for that money.
I didn't care about I didn't even think about the budget when I watched it. I wasn't thinking about that at all. It would still be really quite dull.
Okay, I am going to watch it.
That's the problem.
I'll try and get it for this month.
It's got a lot of promise. I think that's the thing that's most annoying about it. Is it's got a lot of promise and it does very little with it.
How long is it?
It's a good couple of hours. So just over 2 hours, I think.
The Russo brothers haven't, apart from their Marvel stuff, to me, hasn't been great stuff.
It feels a bit Marvel-y in places.
Okay.
I will say, especially like the big battle at the end. And there's some moments. I'd say there's some moments in it that are quite fun. Yeah.
Okay.
But not a recommendation.
Okay, I look forward to it.
From me.
Anything else?
No, that's it. That's pretty much all I've watched. As I said, it's been a really busy month with getting a new job and stuff. So
okay, well, strap in. I have seen quite a few because obviously I went to Canada and I watched a few on the plane. So the way there, I'll tell you what I watched, then I'll talk about them. I watched Piece by Piece, the Pharrell Williams music biopic. I watched A Real Pain, Jesse Eisenberg, Kieran Culkin.
Great, yeah.
Yeah. Conclave, I watched.
Oh, okay, I've not seen it yet.
And then I watched Venom the Last Dance.
Okay.
Piece by Piece is his Pharrell Williams and it's a Lego film.
Yeah, I really want to see it.
It's a lot of fun. You forget how many good songs he's done, and it's a really creative way and different way of doing a music bop. There is a bit at the end when he goes through his bad period, and when you look back on it, it's not that bad for most people. He lacks a little bit of creativity, but he's still putting good stuff out. But the selling point is that it's a Lego film, and it's really fun. And the music's, well, obviously, if you like Pharrell Williams' music, then it's going to be a bigger plus point for you. But the voices, the people that pop up in it, like Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg as a Lego character is great.
I can imagine.
It's quite an easy breezy hour and 45 minutes. I think didn't overstay its welcome a lot. But I enjoyed that one. It was different to other, like a complete unknown. Or other stuff we've watched, music biopics we've watched recently. A Real Pain, I know you loved. I loved it as well. I thought it was very well.
Thank God for that. I thought you were going to say you didn't for a second.
No, I can see why Kieran Culkin won a lot of awards for it.
Definitely the best thing.
I think Jesse Eisenberg supports him very well, and it was well written and it's well put together.
It's very our kind of age as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I connected with... I'm more connected with Eisenberg more than Culkin.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, me too, probably. I don't know. There are bits of both. I think.
But I can see why you liked it, because again,
it's just my kind of film, isn't it? Really, like
the Conclave movie, which is the Pope movie, as I'm going to call it, which I really enjoyed.
I've heard very good things from people I trust. So
basically, it's the Pope dies, and then the popes have to pick not the Pope. The Pope died, but all the cardinals, whatever they're called, have to pick a new Pope. But there's backstabbing and twists. Again, I don't really go into it until you've seen it, and then we can probably go into it a bit more. But Ray Fiennes in there doing some great work, and Stanley Tucci's in there. It's really enjoyable, really engaging, and I didn't see the twist coming. I knew there's a twist coming at some point.
Oh, okay.
And it's just I wasn't expecting like such a kind of like a whodunit, but it's not like whodunit murder. There's another kind of whodunit element.
Subterfuge.
And I wasn't expecting it to be that entertaining. Because when you think it's just going to be about cardinals picking a new pope, it's not about that. If that's...
No.
Sells it.
It's about the politics, right?
It's more glamorous than that.
Oh, okay.
It's more...
Interesting.
How do I put it? It's more film-like, like glitzy, and it feels more like a film than just people deciding who's Pope kind of thing. There's more blockbustery, popcornish kind of thing.
I'm looking forward to this then. Yeah.
It's not like, I thought it was more like an awards film. And I mean, it did go for awards, but I don't think it was sold correctly.
Okay. Yeah, because if anything, I'd say it was it was sold sort of like a thriller, maybe, I guess.
A little bit, yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be more boring than it was. If that makes sense. It's a lot more entertaining.
Okay.
Anyway, what else did I watch? Oh, yeah, I also watched with the in-laws, I watched Unstoppable. I know it's an old film from 2010. The Denzel Washington, Chris Pine train movie. Have you ever watched it?
No, I haven't.
It shows you how good Tony Scott was to make that film entertaining about a train that apparently can't be stopped but can. Through the editing and storytelling, it's an absolute thrill ride. And I forget how good it is every time I watch it. And it's an absolute masterful piece.
I think
of
when
film
Tony Scott is good, he's very good.
It makes an absolute boring idea, which should be an absolute boring film shot boringly, is put together brilliantly in typical Tony Scott manner. And I think it's missed. I really think it's missed. I enjoy watching that again. I rewatched The French Connection because Gene Hackman passed away.
Yeah.
Great. I plan to watch the sequel. Hopefully I'll get around to that next month. If no one's watched it's brilliant. Gene Hackman doing great work, being a dick, basically. Oh, I watched September the 5th or 5.
Oh, okay. What do you think?
And can I just tell you why? Paramount Plus on the other side of the world, Rich, is so much better than it is in this country.
Oh, really?
So much better.
Oh, that's a shame.
It has so many good films on it, like new films as well. So I watched September 5. Yes, it's great.
It is, isn't it?
Really engaging, really watchable, and it is a lot of people talking, and you don't really see anything apart from inside a TV studio, basically. But it's creatively how they put that film together is very clever and with strong performances.
Very, yeah. It's really good.
Again,
it is really good.
Editing, when it's done well, really helps a film.
Yeah. 100%.
Other film I watched on Paramount Plus in America before it was out here, or Canada, I should say.
Don't say America.
Oh God. But it's the
You'll
same.
get in trouble, mate.
I think they get the same films.
Okay.
So Sonic 3 was already out Paramount Plus over there. You didn't have to pay for it. You would have watched it for free. I watched the Hugh Grant film Heretic.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
When two churchgoers knock on the door and try and sell them their church, and then bad things happen.
Yeah.
Hugh Grant is so good in this film. Really good in that film as this lovable, and then shit. I think if you've seen the trailer, you know where the film kind of goes. That they're kind of forced into a plan, a trick.
Yeah.
You know.
To test their faith.
Really good. Really, really good until the ending.
Oh, okay.
I thought, I won't ruin it for you or for the viewers, but I thought the choices that they made at the end with his character really let the rest of the film down.
Oh, that's a shame.
Because he's
that
so
happens.
unsettling for most of it. And then you kind of get the point I think the film's trying to make, and he's trying to make, and also the girls who are there. And then they make this decision at the end. And I was like, oh, I thought this film was going to be so much more than that.
Right, okay.
But it's worth seeing just for how good Hugh Grant is.
Okay.
Really good performance.
Yeah, I might give it a watch. I'm not into... Yeah, is it horror, would you say?
Yes.
Is it like body horror,
No.
or is it like psychological horror?
More like it's...
No, that's better.
It's not Saw.
No.
It's smart.
That's
it's
what I was sort of
than
thinking,
that.
like, is it Saw because they tricked into a trap kind of thing? Like, but it's not like body horror.
It's not gory in really
good.
any way.
Yeah.
Like body horror. There are some good points made in it about religion and stuff on both sides. Both sides.
Okay.
I'm going to be intrigued to see what you think.
Okay.
But for a film that I think was made on a relatively low budget, definitely worth a watch. It's well written for a lot of it. Like I said, ending lets it down. On the way back on the flight, I watched only 2 movies, I believe. One was the Saturday night film.
Oh, yeah, the Kevin Smith one. No.
The Jason Reitman one about Saturday Night Live, the first night it was released. I've watched a lot recently about, because it's just on the 50th year anniversary of Saturday Night Live. And people I don't know about you, but Saturday Night Live wasn't a thing for me when we were little.
Wasn't a thing.
It's only really become a thing for me in 5 years, like clips wise.
Yeah, probably. You always knew, like, there's always, like, talking of people coming from Saturday Night Live, like comedians you'd see in movies, like Bill Murray and Chevy Chase, they'd be like, oh, they're Saturday Night Live, and then, like, Steve Martin and stuff.
But we didn't get Saturday Night Live.
But we didn't get Saturday Night Live here, no.
Anyway, this is about the first ever Saturday Night Live, or the 90 minutes that will run up to it going live, basically.
Okay. Is it a documentary or is it?
No, it's a film. Right. Some cracking cast. I think you're going to really like it because, again, it's very dialogue.
It sounds like the sort of thing I'd like. Yeah.
A character's like walking and talking. There's a lot of walking and talking.
Oh, I'm there.
Between lots of different characters, and I've read about it that all that stuff that's in the movie didn't actually happen in the first 90 minutes. It's a lot of stories put together of like the run up that might have come up from days, weeks, months run up to that first night, and also the vibe, the madness, the creativity, the sparse, the like put together to make it. I really enjoyed that film as well. Solid, good. All solid films. And then I watched Borderlands.
Oh, why?
Because, Rich, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning again. This is why you watch The Electric State.
Yeah, fair enough. I could have watched Borderlands, but I didn't.
I couldn't sleep, and it was there, and I needed something that I could semi-ignore and enjoy.
But you'd seen it already, hadn't you?
I still haven't seen Borderlands.
Okay. Right, okay.
Based on a computer game starring Kate Blanchett and... Kevin Hart, Jack Black is there as Claptrap. There's Jamie Lee Curtis. Got very much attacked on the box office and critics alike. Again, very much like Venom. Good, plain movie.
Is it, though?
Yeah, it's all right. Kevin Hart, what the fuck is he doing in that movie? Horribly.
I don't know. I've never seen it, so
horribly cast. I don't even know if he's based on a real character, but like he plays like meant to be like an action man. I'm like, Kevin Hart's a lot of things.
Kevin Hart? He's like 3'2".
Exactly. Kate Blanchett's fun in it. She's having a good time. The character that Jack Black voices, Claptrap, made me laugh a lot. The storyline makes no sense at all, or it didn't at that height when I was flying at that time of the morning. I had no really idea if it's like the games or not. It's horribly edited. It kind of made me, but I kind of was like, oh, this is all right. I could watch this again if I'm really tired and
on a plane.
Kind of like it's going to go into, I imagine, Disenfranchised.
Okay.
So you probably have to watch it one day. It reminded me of Valerian and the planet of 1,000 Islands or whatever it's called.
Well, I don't think that's a good thing.
I'll keep going. Me and my missus, we've watched, when we pick a movie each. This will be very quick. I picked Three Amigos. Love Three Amigos. Classic. Yeah. Very funny. Steve Martin Shaw. Brilliant. Yeah. Chevy Chase is there as well. She picked Never Been Kissed. I've never seen Never Been Kissed since 1999 in the cinema.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's problematic now, isn't it? Have you?
I haven't seen it, no, but I imagine it probably is, yes.
I don't know how they got away with it as a romantic comedy or something when you were little, because the teacher pretty much, he doesn't know the girl is 25, but she is playing a high school student that's like 16, 17, and he definitely makes a move on her. And then the David Arquette character, who's also like 27, he enrolls himself to be back at school. It's wrong in a lot of ways. Yeah. I don't think it's aged well.
Yeah.
I remember watching at the time, and Drew Barrymore. That's
Drew Barrymore, yeah.
I mean,
I was just thinking, is Nev Campbell?
No, she's not. Jessica Alba is, though. And so is James Franco, weirdly. Drew Barrymore,
all the bad people,
who I fell in love with in The Wedding Singer. I was like, when I was 14 at the cinema, I was like, I don't like Drew Barrymore. Yeah. But yeah, it hasn't aged well at all, would be mine.
No.
Oh, I watched the Super Mario Brothers movie again. Fine. And I've seen Snow White, but we'll keep that for next week.
Well, yeah.
Let's move on to TV.
Hear that? It's SpringFest savings calling your name, only at Lowe's. Right now, get a free Select Ego 56-volt battery when you buy a Select Ego trimmer, blower, or mower. Plus, get your choice of any 2 bags of Miracle-Gro organic soil mix for only $16. Shop these can't-miss deals in-store or online today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 4/2. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. Excludes Hawaii.
Pepsid Complete knows that food is one of the best parts of game day. That is, until heartburn strikes. Thankfully, just one chewable tablet of Pepsid Complete provides dual-action heartburn relief with an antacid that starts working instantly and an acid reducer that lasts all day. So you can stay focused on that second helping of chili without worrying about heartburn. All day based on 8-hour symptom relief studies during the day. Use product only as directed.
Last week was our first playoff game, and my plaque psoriasis was so itchy under all my gear. Sometimes just thinking about scratching could take me out of the moment. And then my doctor told me I could get clearer skin with a pill called Otezla.
Otezla apremilast is a prescription medicine used to treat adult patients with plaque psoriasis for whom phototherapy or systemic therapy is appropriate. Otezla can help you get clearer skin after just 4 months.
Okay, ready for the next game. Talking to my doctor about a pill was a total game changer.
Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Severe diarrhea, nausea or vomiting, depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss can happen. Tell your doctor if any of these occur and if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts. Live in the moment. Ask your doctor about Otezla. Call 1-844-4-OTEZLA or visit Otezla.com for prescribing info about cost, and more.
TV Club.
Well, it's normally you that speaks too much on the movies, and that is me this week.
I know, mate.
What have you been watching?
Not a lot.
Me neither.
To be honest, it's been a busy week, and there's been lots of sport. A busy week, a busy month. There's been lots of sport to catch up on, so I have not watched much TV. But Severance has ended now.
Okay, yes. Everyone goes on about Severance like it's the second fucking coming.
The second series is not.
Is it not?
No, I've not really enjoyed it as much.
Is it still good TV, though? It just doesn't rank as well as the first season?
No. It's quite a... it's still... Yeah. It's quite a drop, I would say.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You look sad about it.
It's almost like it's trying to be too clever, and I don't like it. Like, it's almost too knowing now. And
do you know what, Rich? I think you're really brave, because I've seen a lot of people, and I think they're in denial. They're like, oh, yeah, it's good, but it's not as good as last season. It's like, is it good, though, guys? Come on.
I don't know if it is. There were a couple of episodes are very good. Like, a couple of episodes in that series are very good, but I think there's more bad than good. And I didn't like the end.
Does it leave it open for a season 3?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Sort of, but then also they could not. They could just leave it where it is. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm
sorry. I'm sorry.
It's a shame. But hey, there we are. I've been enjoying Mythic Quest, though. That's fun.
I'm looking forward to the end of this when I get Apple again.
And I watched something else on Apple TV called Prime Target. It's the young guy from Bridget Jones 4.
Oh, Leah Woodall, whatever his name is.
Yeah, whatever his name is. But he basically plays a maths savant who works out like a formula or a way to predict prime numbers, and apparently like prime numbers are the key to like all internet security.
Oh, okay.
So he's basically very valuable to the wrong people and very dangerous to other people, and it's all about him trying to escape. And it's really good up until about the kind of second to last episode, and then it just gets a bit like meh.
That's always annoying.
I know. I was really enjoying it, and then I was like,
White Lotus, have you been carrying on with that? Or you still?
I haven't yet. No, yeah. I've not had time.
I've heard people say the same thing about not as good as the last 2 seasons, and I haven't watched any of them. So,
okay, the first 2 seasons of White Lotus are very good.
Yeah, I've heard they're very good. I will get there. Do you know what I have just started watching, and you'll be proud of me?
Oh,
The Last of Us.
Oh, well done.
I've done 2 episodes.
That is good.
Yes.
How are you finding it?
Yes, I mean, I'm finding it intriguing.
Okay.
Which is the nicest.
Did you ever play the game?
No.
Okay.
So I'm rubbish at computer games, and that looks far too hard for me. But I love Pedro Pascal. I think he's great, and he's great in this. And I'm intrigued to see, the characters are developing very nicely, and so's the storyline. And so much so that last night, when it came to quite late at night, I thought, oh, shall I put that on? I just watched 3 episodes of Uncanny on BBC One, which is about ghosts. You know, I love ghosts.
Oh, okay.
And I thought, I can't do something else scary. So I decided not to do The Last of Us.
Fair enough.
I went Taskmaster instead. Because, again, still my happy place. The only other thing, because I've been away for 2 weeks in Canada, the only thing that we're catching up on is the Great British Menu. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
I'm watching Last of Us. Yeah, that's it for me. So carry on if you've watched anything else.
No, that's it. I think that's all I've pretty much watched, to be honest.
Oh, Drive to Survive? Have you been watching that?
Oh, yeah, of course I watched Drive to Survive. What an idiot. Drive to Survive I have watched. But I binged it in like a day and a half.
I knew you would.
I do love it. It's not as good though.
Do you not think? I think this season's better than because the last season.
It's better than last season.
It's because that's when Verstappen just won all the races, and it was just.
I just miss when they used to like show you bits of every team.
Yes,
and like. You just got a bit. I just felt like you got a bit more in those earlier seasons, and now they're all so wise to it that they like don't open up enough,
or even in it. To be honest,
there's some teams and some drivers like Aston Martin barely in it at all. Like I don't know why, but yeah,
maybe they don't like how they've come across in it or being portrayed. Because basically, it's makers have to try and tell a story, an entertaining story. So they do, and this is why Verstappen doesn't like it. They do have to make heroes and villains in it. They have to.
Do. And Christian Horner. I mean, I just think Christian Horner probably is a villain.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, he doesn't come across nicely in most of those episodes.
In any of them. In any episode of Drive to Survive, he's always the dick.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Good.
There's a bit in it. I mean, there's a bit in it where a journalist asks Zach Brown what he thinks about like the allegations against Christian Horner, and Zach Brown says a very good answer, which is basically, "It's not my business. Red Bull needs to do a full and proper investigation. That's all that needs to happen." And then afterwards, like Christian Horner's like, "Zach's a prick."
Yeah.
Like, what? Well, because he's better than you. Like he's a better human than you are.
Yeah,
that's what it is. And some of the bits where they're like the setups of like the friend or the partner or something, they're like, "Can you just ask this question for the camera?"
Yeah,
like,
you can tell.
It's all like, it's too set up.
When they're talking to their mate, yes, I agree with that. But it's still fun.
Yeah. Also, Flavio Briatore is greasy.
Oh, he's always been greasy.
Oh no, I know he has, but he hasn't been back before. Like, yeah, just seeing him come back, I'm like, yeah.
And the F1 season started, so me and Rich are getting up at silly o'clock in the first few races to watch it. I do love F1, and I love all sports now because I'm a rugby man now because I went and saw the Twickenham.
Yeah.
And Man United have won a couple of games, so, that's great.
Wowzers.
Wow.
Who knew?
Wow. Who knew? And cricket's still great, guys. So, that's still a thing.
Cricket's still a thing. And we're going to try a new sport, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. We're going to go play paddleball.
Pickleball.
Paddleball.
Yeah.
Paddleboard?
Same thing. I think it's a similar thing, to be honest. It's called pickleball.
It's that cool thing that if you can't hack tennis and if you're old.
Basically what a lot of middle-aged men do.
People love it. Rich, people love it.
Mate, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. Shall we move on to upcoming releases, yeah? What's coming up? What's coming up for you to watch? That ending is killing me.
Yeah. We'll get there one day.
Only sequel coming out on April the 25th. And sadly, I don't think we're going to be able to review it until May. Which is The Accountant 2.
Yeah.
So we'll find some stuff again. But coming out this month.
Time to do some rankings.
It's time to do some rankings, yeah. I have to watch all the Star Trek films then before I do that.
Yeah, me too.
Star Wars ones I can do easier.
Okay. Maybe we'll do like you said and we'll split it up and just do the originals.
That's not a bad idea. Anyway,
yeah.
Coming up this month on April the 4th, a Minecraft movie. Now, I wanted to talk to you about this because you are the Minecraft guy out of the two of us.
George is the Minecraft kid. He is not fussed about this movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There goes that conversation.
I thought this could be one where I kind of encourage him back to the cinema again. He's like, nope.
Why?
Not bothered.
Why?
I don't know. I don't think he likes Jack Black being a human. I think the movie makes the Minecraft worlds less Minecrafty.
Right.
I think it's less blocky and stuff. The people look like people rather than blocky headed things. And I don't know. He's just not fussed about it.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, that's a shame. Well, it might be a franchise. There might be a sequel. So further down the road, we might have to.
Who knows?
Dive into it. If not, it will go on disenfranchised. Also coming out is Death of a Unicorn. Have you seen any of this with Jenny Ortega?
I've seen a trailer for this, and I think it looks quite fun. Looks like it might be quite interesting. Who knows?
I like Paul Rudd movies.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Everyone likes Paul Rudd. Right?
We've got something called Drop. No,
okay.
I've seen the trailer a few times. A woman she's on a date and then someone drops her, airdrops, so you have to be within a certain vicinity. Airdrops you have to kill your date, we've got your son kind of thing. So whoever sending the message has to be in the restaurant. That's the sell. Right. Ray Fiennes returns as Jesus in something called The Return. I don't think it's a sequel. It's just about Jesus returning.
About Jesus coming back. Okay, right.
The two movies I'm looking forward to this month are Sinners, which is the new Ryan Coogler, and...
Sorry, I was just thinking of the movie Jesus, The Return.
This could be it.
Sorry.
The two movies I'm looking forward to are Sinners, the Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan film.
I've seen the trailer for that. That
looks like a vampire movie. Looks good. Also, weirdly, the Steve Coogan movie, The Penguin Lessons.
Oh, yeah, that looks cute.
I've seen that trailer a million times, and it's really...
Yeah, it's been on every film we've watched.
It's really worked on me.
Yeah.
So that's good. There is also a movie for a computer game called Until Dawn. Ever heard of that game?
No, I've not heard of that game. No.
I know it's a game, so that's coming out. And that is it, pretty much, this month. So we'll find, hopefully, a Netflix sequel comes up or something.
We'll find something. It'll be fine.
We find something every time. There'll
be an anniversary. We can do a ranking.
I think we found one of the anniversaries anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I think we might have actually planned this month. Okay, and that's all that's coming up. So, Rich, can you see us out?
Yeah, I think I've forgotten how. It's been so long. How do I even do this thing anymore? It's been really nice to have all your messages, all those things on social media. We don't do the bad one. You know which one the bad one is. We're not on there. I don't think many good people are anymore. But on all the other social medias, just type Unequal Sequel into the search bar and you'll find us. We're on Blue Sky. We're on Instagram. We're on all the things. You can leave comments on YouTube and on Spotify. We'll see them. We'll find them. We'll read them. We will read them.
We will.
So yeah, comment away, please. and we'll read them all out in next month's end of month roundup. If you really like us, then make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the auto download button, whatever you've got in your pod player of choice will drop into your pod player every single week. And also, obviously, season 8 has started, so make sure you do that, and you'll get your season 8 episodes on Mondays, and you'll get these extra episodes on Fridays. Please do that. If you really love us, come and join us on anotherslice.com/unequal sequel, where for just $2.99 a month, you can get extra bits to all those interview episodes. You can get Disenfranchised. You can get Box Set Mentality. You can hear us talk about loads more movies and more ramblings from me and Dave. And it's all good fun and stuff. If you can't afford $2.99 a month, that's fine. It's no problem. Just get onto your pod player. Give us a rating. 5 stars would be lovely. Someone rated us like 4 stars the other day. Despicable.
What?
5 stars would be amazing. So please do that. It helps other people to find the podcast, and also it helps us get closer to our goal of becoming Rotten Tomatoes certified critics. Oh, also email. You can email us. If you don't do social media, drop us an email, unequalsequel@hotmail.com.
Done. Perfect, man. Next week we are releasing a Unequal remake episode.
Whoa.
Our first of a kind, when we go and watch the new remake, live action remake of Snow White, because it's been dragged through a lot of bushes recently. Good or bad, we'll find out next week. So something to look forward to. Yes, like Rich said, thank you for everyone sending in your comments. We really like getting them, so keep them coming. Next month is April. Lots of stuff to look forward to. We are closing out of the Dead box set Mentality, or with Survival of the Dead, and then we'll do a little ranking of them on that. So, to be honest, it has been dipping, that box set recently. So, haven't watched Survival yet, so it might be great.
You have to borrow it off of me because I can't get it onto Plex.
Oh, yeah, you watch it and then I'll watch it.
So you'll have to physical media it.
Love physical media. I've got nothing else to say, so it's a bye-bye, and it's a bye-bye from him.
Bye!
See you on the next one, sequel to this one. Have a great week. Bye-bye. Aimed for an hour and 8 minutes, which is a bit of fun. If anyone's keeping track at this point, they can see how much we cut out.
Yeah. If you're listening and it's not an hour and 8 minutes, that means Dave's cut some shit out.
To be fair, we don't cut a lot out. No. We keep a lot of this great content.
Is that because we're lazy or because it's just all good?
Well, I don't think we're problematic, and I don't think we're like comedians that can say some things that will insult people, or So
we're not problematic.
We don't put anyone in it.
Funny.
Hey, we're funny. We're funny in a different way from being comedians, but we're funny. Believe in yourself.